Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the Forgiven Gaming YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you an easy way to defeat Godrick the Grafted. For this, you are going to need the longbow. Upgrade as much as you want to. Arrows and poison bone arrows. The poison bone arrows are going to be very useful in this fight. And to supplement that, we're actually going to be taking the spirit jellyfish as well. On top of that, take the arrows to reach talisman. I do a 2 to 4 crimson to cerulean flasks, but you can kind of adjust this as needed. There's an NPC summon, Nefali. She's a warrior class enemy that you can summon for this fight. However, she's not going to be terribly useful in the fight, and she's basically just going to boost up the enemy's health. As soon as you step in, we're going to summon up the spirit jellyfish. I'm going to go with standard shots, not mighty shots or anything like that, whenever I'm firing the poison bone arrows. You want to make sure that they're fletched, just so that they can fly further. And you can actually see right there, we've already applied a poison to the enemy. From here, we're going to switch over to the Mighty Shot. Whenever he's doing this move right here and he has the wind around him, he's actually going to be immune to arrows. You can see that they just bounce right off of him like that. And he usually follows that up with a projectile distance attack. He's really negating all my arrows. The trick with this boss is that he doesn't have any good long distance attacks. That was a waste of arrow. And you can see right here, now that the jellyfish is dead and we're trying to keep our distance a bit more, the warrior, the NPC summon that we're going to have is actually going to just kind of try and hang back with us rather than fighting him. That's going to be him down to half health, so that's going to initiate a cutscene.
Truest of dragons, lend me thy strength.
At this point of the fight, he does up his, he buffs his attacks essentially by doing fire damage. But as you can see, the hitboxes for fire in this game are not that great. The main thing that you're going to want to avoid is going to be his new enhanced projectile attack. It's the same projectile attack as earlier, but it is going to be enhanced with, obviously, fire damage. Once you see that his health bar is not consistently draining health and that number is not consistently climbing, you want to switch back over to your poison arrows and try and apply another poison to it. Oh, we were not ready for that because we were not looking at it. That right there is the reason I recommend bringing any kind of crimson flasks, just purely due to that move. That should be the only move that hits you over the course of this fight. This one's really easy to avoid because, like, the hitbox on it, you see it, and as you can see, I was outside of the distance while the Nefali was in it. Alright, I thought we had a poison bomb. I think it's gonna miss. Nope, again, see, the hitbox and the distance on it is just awful. Right here, whenever he does that, you know that he's again doing the projectile. So let's just roll towards it. applying our poison. Whenever he does this move, just kind of like back away from it a little bit. You don't honestly don't need to do that too much. As we can see right here, his health bar is now gaining higher and higher. The number near his health bar, the damage that we're doing is gaining higher and higher, even without us actively attacking him. So we know that we've applied enough. I feel bad for that NPC. She's just taking hits. The amount of damage that you do with poison over the duration of this fight is actually nothing to be really laughed at, because it's 13 per tick. I want to say each tick is like 2 seconds or something like that for however long the poison. I feel bad for that NPC. I took her in here to get beat up. With his health bar this low, we can actually just go ahead and start knocking onto him.
I am the Lord.
And that's going to be it for the fight. I'll let you guys listen to what he's saying.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
For this, obviously, we get Godrick's Great Rune and Remembrance of the Grafted. We're going to go ahead and read those item descriptions off real quick. Alright, so the Remembrance of the Grafted is going to say, Remembrance of Godrick the Grafted, hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. I want to say 20,000. And then the description, a feeble man sought power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold. Obviously, the last line that he said after we defeated him. And the other thing was, what, Godrick's Great Rune? Gotta find that. There it is. Nope, that's a golden seed. So it says, the Great Rune of the Shard-Bearer Godrick, devoid of any benediction, seek the divine tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle. That's going to be it for the fight. Obviously, the main things that you're going to look for here is keep your distance, apply poisons. Hope you guys did enjoy. Obviously, like, subscribe, and comment if you did.